So I don't know if it's actually working. Maybe. If it's actually live streaming now. I have no idea. Oh, goodness. Oh, it is working. Oh, hell yeah, it's working. All right, let me get this sent out to community news. Oh, it is working. Oh, hell yeah, it's working. All right, let me get this sent out to... Okay, we are live. Hell yeah, this is Azagal. We are casting Game 2 of the Intermediate Finals for the Spooktacular 4 Cup. Oh, Despair wants me to link it in the tournament place, so I will do that. And sorry, I don't know how to stream very well, so it might be broadcasting stuff I shouldn't be broadcasting. Sorry in advance. Yeah, I never tried streaming. I can cast, but I haven't tried streaming before, so who knows if it will work. I'm gonna grab coffee while they're waiting on the ready check. Hell yeah, alright. Let me just grab one more thing and we'll get started. Good luck, have fun to both players. Alright, welcome to game 2. So the first game was won by King Mikey. It was Herodwaith versus Herodwaith, played by Desespera. And we had Woodland Realm played by King Mikey. I thought it was a pretty good Woodland Realm. We saw a lot of good Legolas value in that last game. So let's see how game 2 goes. We've got Desespera played by, or Mordor played by Desespera, Mr. Mordor. And we've got Gondor played by King Mikey. One of his preferred factions, if I'm not mistaken. And we are on Non-Harlond, which is a nice thematic match set in Gondor. And of course, because it's one of my casts, I'm going to show you this beautiful banner and this cool terrain stuff before the action really gets started. We have Trackers of Cirith Ungol as the pick for the Tier 1 for Mordor, and Gondor has gone with the Horn, so we will see how that goes. Presumably we will see Numenorian engineering. We've got a barracks up here, and not much new to report. Stronghold coming in for that first farm. I should probably come up with a list of jokes to tell at the very beginning of the match while we're waiting for the action to get started. Or I guess I could give you give you more close-ups of the map, so you can check out this cool stuff. Anyway, So 3 farms start into a barracks for Gondor, and 3 farms into a stronghold for Mordor. Interesting to put it right behind the creep layer, because if Mikey tries to mug Desespera, he is going to see that farm, probably. And I imagine the terrain's messing with the 97%-ish boost. Yep, we got creeping going on first for Mikey here with the spears. And Orc Warriors coming out to try to go for a farm, presumably. Or maybe for the inn? Oh no, he's just going all the way around to be sneaky. But yeah, Mikey's going for that creep money. Not a bad idea against Mordor, since Mordor is such a strong eco with the Slaves of Nirn. That if you don't know what the opponent's going with PowerPoint wise and spellbook wise, it is not a terrible idea to go with going for some kind of eco advantage early on. I guess I'd be surprised if we see an early marketplace, but who knows? It's the finals. Anything can happen. And going for this back farm here. One of the key structures. Careful not to take fort damage. Just out of fort range. Very nice. But the swords are here. They need to be positioned on top of the orcs if they're going to prevent this farm from taking a lot of damage. So Mikey must be microing some other stuff down here, like creeps and harass, or else I assume he would be putting them right on top of the orc warriors. They're definitely not going to get that farm. So I think they did. That farm must have been deleted because they don't have any experience gain, and they were just chilling there. And yeah, another orc warrior coming in to take out that key farm. And those spears are going to get caught up in some orc warriors. Interesting that the spears are going to take out the warriors. Obviously, these are a weaker spam unit, but needs to send 2 battalions or so after those to finish the job. Ooh, unlucky to not get that farm. He was very close. Not sure why the trackers didn't come out. If the trackers had come out, they could have probably provided enough cover for the orcs to take out this farm. And if Desespera goes for this farm, that would be quite a big brain move. He should be sending this down here since this group is toast anyway. But he might be distracted. Oh, not going for the builder. Horn buff coming in. Not sure why he repositioned. Maybe he was thinking about going for the builder. Is he dragging them into the wards just for the lulz here? Anyway, trackers come out to debuff the enemy units here. So they do 50% damage and armor reduction. So both players have used their tier 1 in the same spot, roughly. 600 CP for Gondor and 550 for Mordor, so pretty even match so far, but if you're Mordor, you probably want to put more spam pressure on Gondor early on. So might want, yep, I was going to say he probably wants 4 strongholds out to push for that. No stables, just two barracks here. But I assume an archery... Nope, stables coming in for Gondor. So they will have a fun time when they first show up. Although, from what I've seen of Desespera, he has, in his matches that I've seen so far, done a good job of providing pike cover. But he's only got 1 pike, I think, for this whole group. So I think Mikey going for late cavalry to kind of catch Desespera off guard. You've got another, yeah. These swords are way ahead of their pike coverage here. And when will that hit the field? Not yet. But look, 135 out of 600 to 590 out of 600. So, frankly, Desespera should be pushing pretty hard right now. Forlong is on the field. But I don't think you need to run from Forlong when you've got this many... Well, this many units against Axemen, they're going to get mowed down. But, you know, then I would just drag Mikey on a chase with this smaller group and send this bigger one down the front. down the top lane here, but don't the Axemen look great? Along with Forlong here, leading them. Good stuff. And deletes that farm to deny some of the reward, get some of the money back. Farm next to a farm. Good stuff. What's this person doing just sitting on the... This person's not doing anything. They're just sitting on the bags of grain. Oh well. Anyway, you didn't come to this stream so you could listen to my silly comments about the models and terrain. And my admiring comments of them, too. So this is good. So Desespera, I think he knew this group was down, so yeah, just lead them away while these take out the farm. Desespera playing a strong harass game at the moment, but still Gondor is keeping up CP-wise, building farms in corners. Out of the way. Shagrat is on the field for Mordor. I don't think we've got a Nazgul yet. There are quite a few spears out, so I think Mikey is expecting a Nazgul soon. And Peneth Gellin coming onto the field, having a field day with this orc group here. Not enough pikes there to stop him. And Tracker's on the retreat too. They might be able to get this with the Tracker's support, and he's gathering all evil to him. Nice tier 2 pick from Mordor. Gondor has picked a second tier 1 rebuild, has not used it yet. I wonder what they'll use it for. So currently, I mean, they're about matched CP-wise, so if Gondor gets their marketplace going, the tides could turn very quickly against Mordor here. And a mugging occurring down here, so mugging for a mugging. Mikey got this creep layer earlier, and Desespera got this one now. This farm does go down, or was deleted. Hard to tell from the experience gain on the Peneth Gellin. This farm also is going to go down. You could pop this, and then save this farm, and then trample some of these Axemen over here. Alternatively, you could go for this group, which has no pike protection, and has Forlong in there, I think. Yep, that's exactly the play. Yep. Good. That's a smart move there. And look at that, the level 5 Axemen. Boy, they must have been going to town on those farms just now. Because look, we've got 725 CP to 475 CP. So Gondor taking a strong lead CP-wise. And that's bad news, because if Mordor's not going to overwhelm Gondor, they are definitely going to lose 1-to-1 and head-to-head matchups. And no pike protection here. No good, unfortunately. Unfortunate for Desespera. Forlong just soloing a bunch of cavalry. A little bit thematic for his death in the Pelennor Fields. Spoiler alert, I guess. I should have said before that. But the book is also, what, like 60, 70 years old, so it's on you if you haven't read it by now. But could have popped Vitality and hit these, although they're summoned, so probably a waste of the ability. And Shagrat is on the field. Mouth of Sauron on the field. Interesting. Vets of Osgiliath. We're having some in-units here. Okay. But here's what the Mouth of Sauron thinks of your in-unit. And Shagrat just leveling up off of this. And auto-casting his ability, so it popped on the in, which is a big mistake. Assyrian's probably happy that the auto-cast was punished there, since he's, as I understand it, not a huge fan of auto-casting abilities. And he is right to hold that view, in my opinion. Although I do make some exceptions myself. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing how Mordor climbs back into this. They've used their tier 2, Numenor and Engineering to pick for Gondor. 2 tier 1s. Oh, 3 tier 1s. They picked a heal too. Interesting. That must be why Forlong... He must have popped it on Forlong to save him. Interesting. And if I know anything about King Mikey from his rushing Legolas last time. He probably wants to get an archer hero any second now. And he's upgrading this, so I'm assuming he's going for Athelian Rangers and Faramir. But we will see. Tracker's going in on that back line, good. Helping even the odds for the Black Uruks and the Marauders. And this archerless front line here. But then just retreats, so I'm not sure I like that use of the tier 1 there. Should probably just go on a sweep down here and take out a farm or two. But he doesn't have the numbers either. He's outnumbered army-wise by Gondor, which is not a good position to be in. Ugh. Almost getting a tier 3, so he probably wants to get the tier 3 and pop it and use that. That would be my guess. Pippin! Everyone run! Ah, Pippin. The Soldier of Gondor, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, popping Numenor Engineering, not for structures, but to hit the back line over here and plumb. Mouth of Sauron buff coming in, or no, Shagrat's buff coming in. For and tier 3 dropped in the back. Should use the freeze on those units. Yes, that's exactly what you want. Maybe send the spiders on here. Yep. Should be on aggressive though. Shelob, I guess, could take out that trebuchet, but not really Shelob's MO. But definitely a win in that engagement for Desespera. Has a chance to go and sweep through this eco here, which is frankly what he should do. And he's not ready, I think, for the cav. So does the cav distract him from this push he's making? That would be the mistake, is to be baited by the cavalry to run back to your base and not finish off, say, this farm, which is just shy of level 3. That's a big loss. Well played by Desespera. I don't think King Mikey was expecting that tier 3, and Pippin gets the poison stinger. Well, if you can't sting Frodo, you've got to sting Pippin, I guess. And there's Forlong, 2 seconds later. An actually valuable hero target. Thanks for nothing, Shelob. Taking out a goddamn hobbit. Oh, and he loses. Oh, rebuild comes in at the last second, but I still think that's not going to be enough. So if he's got enough pike support here, he only has, I think, 1 pike group. That's going to be the problem when this cavalry shows up. He does have 10 power points ready to go. He needs to take out this barracks before he gets trampled. Oh. Ooh, he does get the barracks and the money. Thank you. Shagrat is still in there, I think. Mouth of Sauron also in there. But boy, those Penthgalen really had a field day just now. So if he can get this barracks down, he will be in winning position here. And Mikey calls GG. Yep, it is over. I think, yeah, he saw the writing on the wall when this went down. Well played, Desespera. Well played, Mikey, as well. So now it's tied 1-1. Harad Woodland Realm goes to Mikey. Mordor Gondor goes to Desespera. And we'll go ahead and save this replay right quick. Oh, I forgot what I was saving it as. Oh, beans. What is it, 10:27? There it is. Okay, Spooky 4. I need to figure out better names for these. Game 2, win Desespera. Okay. Probably just Control C that. Okay, so tied up. And a short game too, just like the last one. The last one wasn't too long either, 20-minute game. And for our next map, I gotta check the map list here, just to make sure I have my ducks in a row. We've got Izuhara next, I think, would be for the matchup we've got. No, we're gonna do Tol Morwen. Well, Yes. We'll do Kingspell. We'll do Kingspell for this one. Given the factions. Yeah, Kingspell's the pick for me. Okay. And it's good to be the neutral host. We're gonna do Kingspell, and then we'll do probably Tol Morwen for the next one. And then we will do that beautiful rune map. I think it's the region. Let's see here. There we go. Lovely. Now this is a newer map, also gorgeous. So yes, you will get some close-ups of the cool stuff on the map. And let's see. All right, then let's get started. So we are going to 5 because we're all tied up. The finals is a best of 7. And we've got Rivendell versus Erebor. And we are ready to go. Let's do it. And by the way, I have no clue if the stream is working. So if it's not, sorry. Anyway. You'll probably have to message... If it's not working, message in Discord. And of course, if it's not working, how would you even hear this? Comment. So, whatever. Okay. I am glad I got coffee before this, though. Alright, we have King Mikey as Erebor. Please choose the right reign. Choose the right reign. The right reign, by the way, is Oakenshield. Yes, I know King Dane is overpowered. He's got this amazing 75% increase armor leadership that is not to be beat by basically anything except Adventure Faction, Shire leaderships. But Hero Squad for Oakenshield is just so fun to use. But we will see what he picks. Now on this map, there's lots of trees. Some nice terrain to duck and cover in. So perhaps we will see... Oh, he picked Ironfoot. You can't win them all. Envision's the choice for Desespera. We got Bounder's Start. Here we go. Hobbits again. And we got Warg layers for creeping, and also these, not troll layers this time, but the white layers, and these signal fires, and oh my goodness, these beautiful Dunedain encampments just to provide a little Ruins of Arnor accent on the map. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh man, look at this. I'm going to show you all the little encampments really quick. I love this one because it looks like there's fog here. And the little weapon rack and everything with the bows. Look at all those little details. Oh man. Okay, anyway, back to the action. But the map needs some love too. Double Brilliant Encampment. I don't know if he will upgrade to Grimhammers or not. And a Forward Mine coming in over here. That's the smart play. Another good place for a Forward Mine, I did this on one of my games, is build it right here. Sort of like just outside the range of the vision of the opponent. But this is also a pretty good spot. This has the advantage that you can send stuff to go creep to. But, bad luck, he is going to find this mine shaft right away. So that's just unlucky for King Mikey. And they are not going to catch the hobbits. Just send them in. Send them to hit a different farm. There is zero chance of catching these hobbits. Just forget it.
Form up, Sir Drake.
And getting some pikes on the field also, although not going to help him at all, really, because of the double Brilliant Encampment start. I think Mikey is probably expecting Outriders, which is the right thing to expect. And some micro issue here with the Builder coming out, too, and being threatened now by the Bounders. Yeah, that's a waste. This farm is definitely going down. I think there's no point getting the... Paying 150 to take out these Bounders, which are like, what, 175? Just not worth it. Yeah, did not get it. I think you should just go in and take out the eco and let these hobbits rampage where they will. Get some archers, shoot them down, call it a day. And sneaky as all hell, going for some Manish units, trying to win on the speed game, but these units, I don't recall if they're actually faster than hobbits. Good question. And frankly, a battle wagon would be the real kicker here. There's a bunch of hobbits and no pikes. This farm does go down. We've got 450 CP for both players, so about tied. I do like to see the Manish units here, but I don't think they're quite as fast as hobbits. And does save that crucial farm, though its resource production will be halted for a bit, and this farm is definitely not being saved. Might as well cancel that. Yeah, this farm's toast. I think Mikey is trying to chase these hobbits down, and that is a losing game every time. I think you're better off buying an archer group and just shooting down the hobbits.
We'll fight for you.
But let's see, actually. I don't actually know if these are quite as fast as hobbits. Oh my god, they like one-shot them. Oh my goodness. So double bounder start, go with Manish units, apparently. God, ouch, brutal. Oh no, don't leave. Oh, beans. Well, it's unfortunate for King Mikey. Yeah, Desespero just having a field day with the spam here. And a CP capped, actually, so cannot get the cavalry on the field. May not be able to save this gathering. These are level 3 Guardians. Ain't nothing to fuck with, these Guardians, when they're even level 2, but much less level 3. And that's going down. Both players are going to have like 3 battalions and no money. Wow, gets the gathering. Almost level 5 for these boys. And should definitely hit this farm right quick before it's too late. This is why I said at the beginning, the play is to just go in and hunt them down with the Guardians. Like, just ignore the hobbits and go in. Because these guys will take out a farm quicker than the bounders. Look at this. I mean, they're just going to town. Frankly, they could probably clear out this group pretty well. 5 points in the bank for Rivendell, and 3 in the bank, plus 2 tier 1s for Erebor. Yeah, you need the archers there. And I don't think that was necessary. I think probably the Erebor archers plus the Manish front line would have been good enough. Probably a little bit of overkill. And then you lost the time on... I guess if you're already CP capped because the harass is too good, then you may as well go for an upgrade with your money, or for a hero. So, and then a mugging over here by Mikey. Mikey doing a good job getting the creep money. And Desespero leaving it there. Can't really creep Warglare with bounders. Oof. And I think he's trying to run for the line of sight and then to break the attack command, but I think the buildings will stealth detect over here. Oh no, he's just going for the weak farm. Ooh, he's not going to come back in time, is it? Oh, that's like a sliver. It was like 2 seconds away. That farm was so close to being safe. And wow, these 2 Guardians here. Halbrad on the field taking them down. God, the range on Halbrad. I would like to see a battalion or 2 of the Dalish archers, the Dalish longbowmen, against Halbrad, just for funsies. Oh, you think you're an archer? Well, here you go. And I think Mikey needs a battle wagon yesterday. Look at all these bounders here. There's just too many of these buggers. And then what's this archer group doing? Send them out too. And anyway, 525 CP for Erebor, 675 for Rivendell. So Desespera having map control and a PowerPoint lead. Although 7 in the bank for Erebor. But there's just... Erebor has no eco left. I don't know how he's going to recover. Rivendell's got 1,000 in the bank, plus many meetings. Rivendell could go for a death blow right here.
Strangers.
Yep, here we go. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for Erebor to climb out of this. They've lost too many production structures and haven't taken out
Our
enough
souls belong to King Bran.
of
We will
Rivendell's.
protect the small folk of Eriador.
I think a rushed battle wagon would have helped more than the archers here, I think. The Dalish longbowmen. Yeah, I think this is GG here. Unfortunate for King Mikey, just could not keep up with the Bounder harass. And does hit 10 points. Vow of Vengeance wouldn't do any good. Send in the goats, I guess. You could take out this group of hobbits, but they're dirt cheap. So
Bad experiment.
I guess you take this out. And goes with... Oh, he's sending an in-unit in. That's cool. He does have the Fully Armed and Filthy as the pick, which is interesting. Could help turn the tide. It will only give mail to your Manish units, though, to give heavy armor to them. Yeah, I probably should have retreated that group. All the more reason for a battle wagon. They give Dalish units a leadership bonus. So I think it is going to be hard to get back into this for Erebor. But he's not done yet. He's not done yet. Still has not used Fully Armed and Filthy. And yeah, the hobbits have, it looks like, the same speed as the Dalish units. So not a bad pick, but they won't catch the hobbits, unfortunately. You need a battle wagon for that. Ooh, and these archers unprotected. Good thing they got in the tunnel. Builder also in the tunnel. Yeah, I don't know. I think just the micros of being a problem here for Mikey. It's hard to keep up with this micro of the Bounders and the Outriders. And yet another reason for the battle wagon. When you're facing Rivendell, you know these squishy rangers are on the way. And you want to pressure the opponent to put spears on them.
Darling swordsman, taking the field.
But let's see. Maybe Mikey can make a comeback here. If Desesper keeps spamming Bounders, that's kind of a waste of money. Well, he is doing it still. That seems like a mistake. I think at this point, you've got enough Bounders on the field. The Manish units are out, so the speed is not in your favor now. You want some Dunedain to really mow down the Manish units. But maybe he's hoping the Glorfindel leadership... the Gildor leadership helps out. Wouldn't that be wild if he had Glorfindel already? Oh my god. That would be crazy. Do see a sword group here, but that's the wrong one. Oh, wait. Oh, did he bait them? I wonder if he was baiting them. That was a clever play. If that was the move. Oh, here's my sword group. Just kidding, pikes. That was very clever. If that's what happened. Excellent work there by King Mikey. Aragorn's on the field, and Halbarad. I expect we'll see a library and Grey Company soon. I should check on Rivendell's CP. Still at about 800 CP, so Rivendell not really building too much still. Ooh, that was a waste. Could have brought it back to the fort to refresh, but... I think he's got a waypoint set up somewhere. And I would take these guys, maybe over here to scout for that farm.
We'll fight for you.
But yeah, I think the Bounder harass here, it's getting just blocked because these units are too quick and they've got range. So now it's just a feed. So I think at this point you buy yourself money, map control, and time. So now's the time to upgrade and stop doing Bounder harass and get something else. Not another Dunedain encampment probably, but maybe some Rivendell Dormitory and some Noldor. And he's got 3k in the bank, so I assume he's saving up for Elrond at this point. Radiance is almost back. He's got the Vision ready to go too. Oof. Those Dalish longbows. Isn't this great? We're seeing the Manish units here. Ah, beautiful stuff. Anyway. But where is your battle wagon, King Mikey? Oh, man. You need a battle wagon, my friend. I actually was playing, in my match, I was playing on this very same map, and the opponent rushed Blighted Trappers, so then I immediately bought a battle wagon. And I feel like Mikey is not doing that, and it would help him a lot if he did. Clash over here. Who's that there? Gimli! Uh-oh, but Aragorn's there, and Halbrand. He's got to be careful. Ooh, Breath of Manwë. Such a brutal tier 2. That's a tier 2 disguise. That's a tier 3 disguised as a tier 2. Or is it a tier 3? I forgot. Anyway, it's an extremely good ability. And probably he could drop the many meetings back here and go for the barracks. I'm not sure he would get it, given that it's level 2. But he certainly could try, especially if he baits the army out somewhere else on the map.
I come on behalf of the Elves of Rivendell.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. And I assume he's going to build a library now. Usually the game turns out such that I just build the library first and then get Elrond later, when I am forced to play Rivendell.
Summoned here to answer the threat.
Yeah, I think this might be the final blow here. I'm not seeing... And Bran coming out for his leadership. Does do a Black Arrow immediately, takes out quite a few hobbits, but, I mean, Desespera's on the fort now. I think this is pretty much game over, and Elrond's here. Watch that 4 damage. Boom. Oh, well, never mind, he moved away. And that was a waste of an axe throw. Yeah, GG.
Look, lads, it's 3 aside. It ain't.
Anyway, at least everyone got an axe to the face before it was over. Okay, let's save that replay, just in case. So now the score is 2 Desespera, 1 King Mikey. And where did I save that? I think I saved it under Spooktacular. We'll do it this way. Okay, that was game 3, win Desespera. So I've now copied that. Okay. And next one is on Tol Morwen, because we have Isengard versus Rivendell. So now it is Mikey's turn to play Rivendell. Okay. And I wonder where King Mikey is. Okay, there he is. Might be taking a quick break. Also, I have no clue if there is a chat in YouTube when you live stream, and I don't know how to check either, because I'm streaming on 1 monitor. I guess I could try doing it on 2 monitors, but whenever I do that, my mouse will just fly off onto the other screen, and that's obnoxious. So, no thank you. And not sure where Mikey... There he is. Okay. And we are off. Oh. Excuse me. In season 1 of the league, I was playing a lot of Isengard and Misty like everyone else. Because the most fun thing to me about Isengard is Saruman. But it's just so hard to get him in, most PvP matches. So then I started playing Dol Guldur. And oh, that shit is fun, let me tell you. So we got Desespera playing Isengard. We got Mikey playing Rivendell. His turn, maybe, to Bound or Harass. And we've got this beautiful map, Tol Morwen, the Isle where, is it Turian and Nienor, I think? Niniel? One of those two. Where their grave sites are drowned, I think? I forget. There's some Silmarillion connection of some sort. But look at the beautiful colors of texturing here. Ah, magnificent. Anyway, we've got a Wildman start. I played Desespera some time ago, maybe a week ago, and he put on a Wildman clinic. It was kind of embarrassing for me. The Wildman span came on very strong, and I was playing as Dol Guldur, which unfortunately does not have a great early game cavalry. The spiders are not too beefy, and they don't do that much crush damage. I kind of think of them more as an anti-cav cavalry. They can trample, but they're not nearly as... They don't do as much crush damage as, like Pinneth Gallon, for example. So they're in my view, they're better for harass and for anti-cav defense. Especially good for harass because slow decay is brutal on Dol Guldur. Got some pikes coming out, so I assume we'll see some creeping first. Double pikes, interesting. Oh, unless he's got a second... No, he's only got one clan steading. Ward pit in the back, I bet. He wants to counter the Bound or Harass that he just put on Mikey. But nope, no Bound or Harass incoming, just Dunedain, which is usually how I play Rivendell. I usually go straight for Dunedain and do not mess with the Bounders. I get a Breland encampment just for the cheap pikes, and that's it. I try to move away from that as soon as humanly possible. But might be a mugging here on the cards, especially if he gets cavalry first. We'll see. He did get vision, so he knows what's up. He knows what's coming. Nope, he went with Rangers as the first pick, so they will mow these guys down. Although the Pierce armor on Wildman was buffed in 9.0, I believe. Might have been in 9.1, I forget. But they look at that. I mean, it takes 2 shots to take down a Wildman. They only got like 2 guys from that volley. So anyway, Pierce armor coming in strong for the Wildman. Only 1, but then he's getting the wargs, of course. Yep. It'll be interesting to see how both players adjust.
Trouble brewing.
No Bound or Harass from Mikey, and early wards, early cav from Desespera, and look at that! Oof. Pierce armor, never heard of it. Look at that. Oh, and they switched to swords right away. Good get, and now they are turning tail and running, so that was a smart play there. You've got the pikes here, you've got the swords here, and now you've got the archers. Welcome to Balanced Army Comp 101. And no mugging will be had this day.
We will protect the small.
But Desespera building aggressively down the lane here. So interesting choice by Desespera to just build only on the lane and protect his farms. Just focusing on going this way. What on earth? Confusing. So now Mikey has seen the cavalry, and these guys need to leave yesterday. I would get the builder, though. Oh, bummer. Oh, switch to spears. So not only do they get the Cav, almost destroying that battalion, but they may also get the Builder kill, which would be big. That would be quite a blow. So mugging, in-unit. And this in-unit is actually very good. So I think it heals nearby units too. Maybe at level 2 it does. But Harass coming in down the lane, 550 to 500 CP. Both players on just tier 1s. Both have chosen vision / unit speed. So both players keeping it reasonably safe at the moment. And yeah, these Dunedain archers are just going to have a good time here. And toe-to-toe with these spam units, they'll probably trade pretty well. But you're not going to be able to cover the whole map without Cav, and here it is. Not against Wildman spam. Uruk Scouts coming in for Mordor. I wonder if he'll go straight into teching up, or if he will continue with the Wildman spam and add some scouts to it. Because certainly the Dunedain Rangers have the range on him. And unfortunately, Mikey has now discovered, unfortunately for Desespera, Mikey has now discovered the farms. So we are going down the lane here. And yeah, Desespera leading him to his own farms. So now he's seen it. It's going down, I would assume. So about the same... So both players... Ooh, these are swords. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's an expensive in-unit. 450 there. Uh-oh, double trample. Ugh, oof. What a feed, unfortunately. What a bummer for Mikey. But getting some pushing down here in the lane, but these guys are just hanging out. They should be hitting this farm. Are they on defensive? No. Huh. Not attacking the eco structure, though. So no heroes out yet for either player. What have we got? Wards. I assume this has been tech... Nope, not been teched up. So we got the scouts on the way. They will punish these pikes here, and that should make it easier for the wargs to get some nice tramples in. But with all these Dunedain on pikes, the warg scouts are going to have a field day. Or the warg scouts. The Uruk scouts are going to have a field day. In-unit incoming. Second auxiliary barracks. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Please and thank you. Ooh. Losing that level 3 pike there, and the cavalry just getting... Oof. That's quite a feed right there. Kind of giving Desespera the upper hand here.
We are the fighting Urukai.
And now we've got... no heroes yet still. Oh, we got alerts on the field. So he will have a field day with these Dunedain. And I wonder if he'll be able to get this warg pit. He might actually get it. We'll see.
We will fight for Sakuma.
I wonder if that's the biggest blow you could strike, though. I mean, I probably would have gone for the farm. Because, okay, he'll rebuild the ward pit. It's level 1. He did get it, so that's pretty good. So, for a little bit at least, maybe for a minute or two, he can get archers and swords free from fear of trample. But that's not going to last forever. Plus, he could get Sharku with the money he saved up. But I wonder if Desespera will just go for more Uruks. He's got the industry on this furnace right here, this forward furnace. The one that's protected by his unit production. So if... Breath of Manwë. Again, tier 3 disguised as a tier 2. And 625 CP to 600 CP. Shaping out to be a good game so far. Ooh, we've got the dormitory. Aha, vet. Oh my god, he got it to level 3! Oh, okay, there's one thing that could put the fear of God into alerts. It would be Vets of the Last Alliance. Okay, I don't think Desespera is expecting this. Because he has not used his plant here for a little while now. I wonder how he's going to respond. And the cavalry was taken out just now. Oh, he's seen it! Uh-oh! Oh, God. Oh, no! I can only imagine the panic that's going through Desespera's mind right now. Oh, my God. You gotta run, buddy. All these guys are just feed, you know. We only get free range Vets of the Last Alliance here. We feed them wild, roaming wild men and scouts. And I don't know why it got ruffians, but to each their own, I guess. Oh, yeah, I don't know what you're doing there. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean... If Mikey plays his cards right, I just don't see how Desespera really responds to this. Like, definitely Sharku would help to trample them, but I mean, they're just gonna use this ability and be immune to knockback, and then they'll just take him out. Use this ability, put him on swords, and they'll just chop him up. I mean, Wormtongue's debuff isn't going to do much good against them.
We will fight for Saruman.
Yikes. Okay, let's see how Lurtz holds up here. I think he's just got to spam scouts and hope for the best. But then, at this point, Mikey should be getting a couple cav here. Ah, we got a new Ward Pit rebuild over here. Built under the fort this time to keep it safe. Yikes. So the element of surprise is gone. I think if Mikey wants to push the advantage here, he's got to do it quickly. Because you can't just bust out that. Oh, and then Breath of Manwë comes in. So Isengard does have the great eco. The one thing they miss, if you go with their eco, like if you go with Industry, for example, you do miss like an army wiper, which is what Rivendell gets with many meetings and also with the Breath of Manwë. God, it's such a good tier 2. Firmly in, I think, Mikey's favor at the moment. 590 out of 650 CP to Isengard's 323 out of 825. So Desespera once again going down the lanes here and successfully hiding the farms from Mikey. But fat lot of good it's doing at the moment. The Noldor are on his side of the map. And, yep, immune to knockback. Here it is. So much for cavalry. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Man, it's this unit and Gilded Guard that are probably the two funnest heroics in the game. Although I do like my Custodians of Durin and my Fountain Guard too. There is something enjoyable about pikes, heroic pikes. Ooh, but he's losing his vets. His vets are low. He's got to get them out of there. If he can get the vets, but I don't know. They're so hard to kill. And he's got Noldor still in there, and Pounders, and I don't know. It's not looking. Oh, Sharku's low. Very, very, very low. Man, they're almost level 4, and then they get this ability too, which is War of the Last Alliance. Goodness gracious. I mean, what do you do? What do you do against vets? I mean, you lose, basically, is what you do against vets. So this is interesting. He did go with, oh! Are we going to see Dunlendings? Where's that longhouse?
We are the fighting Uruk-hai.
That would be cool if we saw Barding's last match. Dunlendings would be very cool to see. Lurtz is still doing fine. Sharku's still on the field. I assume he's going to get a longhouse ASAP. Industry's almost back. Yeah, I mean, Mikey is losing some of his advantage here.
We Dunedain will fight for you.
He does have the Lancers. I mean, he also probably wants Elrond's leadership at this
Swords
point.
will guard
So
our
I
land.
don't
My
know.
sword is pledged to Imladris.
Uh-oh. This should be fun. Seeing... Okay, you've had one surprise. What about a second surprise? I see your wargs and Sharku, and I raise you Glorfindel with Dormitory Cav. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, but Wolfgar is in there, so I wonder... I mean, he's not going to support these wargs, but
Together now.
he's presumably a bit beefier. But they could switch to bows. I don't
We
know.
will protect the small folk of Ariadne.
Isengard's got to have Saruman, or be very close to it at this point. Saruman would be the thing to use. I don't know how their magic resistance is, but I would think a Wizard Blast could really punch a hole in the vets here. And yeah, these farms are just getting free Eco for Desespera. So Mikey is very much behind on map control, and that might be what kills him here, because he didn't use that when he had the vets. He had the element of surprise, and now he doesn't. He knows the dormitory's out, and it's level 3. So I don't know. I'm just not sure what I see Desespera doing, or sorry, Mikey doing, if he's not going to make a big push now. But wow. Oh, he used the Sharku level 3, level 4? Level 3, send in the wargs to knock back the enemy cav. But he's being hunted by Glorfindel now, and good luck to him. That's all I can say. We'll see this engagement here. Level 4 vets should be popping this ability. Might pop mini meetings just to beef up this group here, and should probably just go for the farms.
I am Aragorn, son of Aragorn.
Wrong choice. You should go with Elrond, but that's okay. Let's see here. I guess you want some hero killing in there too. Surely Saruman's hitting the field now, right? I mean, what else is Isengard spending their money on at the moment? Are they teching? They teched that pit up and got upgraded pikes, which are going to be useless if these are microed even a little bit, because they have bows and they're fast. So 4K in the bank for Rivendell. Should probably pop Elrond. Wow! Oh my god. Please and thank you for that feed. Oh god, look at that trample. Yikes. But he's got to be careful not to let Glorfindel run in there. Ugluk on the field also for Rivendell. Ooh. God, the music's so great, isn't it? Thank you, Howard Shore. These... Ooh. Ooh, Breath of Manwë coming in. Taking out the level 1 hit. But I don't know, the pike... Oh no, the pikes are in there! Uh-oh! Oh! Yikes! Major yikes! Oh, Hall of Fire coming in. I think this is Mikey's game to lose at this point. And who did we get? We got... Oh, wait. No, it's Glorfindel. What? Who did he summon? Oh, there it is. Gilgalad! Thematic. He does get the industry farm right there. Glorfindel is using this ability. Oh my god. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitches. Oh my god. And these vets just don't give a flying fuck about anything. Oh my goodness. Now Wolfgar holding... Oh, nope. Nope. my god. I'm just amazed that Desespera is still standing after all this. The siege really was the smart play there to help pummel the vets here, but they're going to heal and be right back. And while he's gone, he should sweep through the map. 213 out of 875 to 200 out of 850. Both players' armies are depleted. Map control's about tied. I think he needs more cav ASAP, or else these guys are going to get mowed down. You gotta run. Oh, Saruman's there. You gotta get out of there.
Regiment of Turkish archers at your service.
What?
Pledge our bows to Lord Elrond.
No, come on. Turkish archers? Against these? No, you don't want Turkish archers. Anyway,
I am Halbarat, captain of the Dunedain.
not a bad choice, but we need Elrond's armor buff. That's what you need for these guys right now. Or upgrades, or both. But interesting. I mean, Rivendell's late game against Isengard's Eco. And build me an army is the play for Isengard here. Great tier 3, one of my favorites, because they come equipped with heavy armor. And if you have no army and you have some time to rebuild it, like, this is a good play. Oh, now it's still alive for some reason. And he should see that the industry was used on this. So I think he's rushing upgrades. But why? Why, Desespera, are you not getting Dunlendings? That would be the play, is Longbowmen.
That's right.
And the Elite Cav.
Somebody's gonna pay.
Sharku is back. Okay. Glorfindel does not care. Hum. Hum, hum, hum. And these perimeter farms are close to leveling up. I don't know what's going on here. Interesting. So he might get, if he's sloppy with the archers and leaves them out here, he might get trampled. We'll see if Desespera wants to go cav harass instead. And, you know, because Desespera has a lead in map control, at least I thought he did. Now they're about tied, but I guess Mikey's building up a bit more. What's his answer for siege? That would be the question. Does he want to just get close to the fort and force a fight under the fort? Or does he want to keep getting hit by the ballistas? Or does he want to breath him out? Breath him out? Like, oh, he's on cooldown. Oh, what a bummer. Ooh, and there's Saruman. He's got to watch out. This is looking like a feed to me. I don't know what the play is here. Uh-oh. That was a big mistake, I think. You're fighting under his siege. Saruman just wizard blasted you. The cav are now coming in to trample you. Definitely outnumbered. Oh, Saruman goes down! Wow! Wow! Lurtz goes down! Holy bloody hell. Are you? Or wait, was that Elrond? Arwen's there? Jesus. I should pay better attention, shouldn't I? Oof! God, and the vets are still there? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow! I thought that was a feed. That was the Una reverse card of Age of the Ring. Oh man. If you don't do board game night, that probably went over your head, but that's okay. So I don't think he lost any heroes. He lost Aragorn. Aragorn fell. But he lost Saruman, Lurtz, and Wolfgar. If Wolfgar was still in there, almost lost Ugluk. Oh, and he lost he lost Sharku.
Archers ready for orders.
Ouch. Ouch. And yeah, now he's discovering the farms. Mikey just has to build up a bunch of cav and take out these, close the distance and take these out ASAP. If he can take out the siege, this base is free real estate. But he does need to take out the base first. Huh. Well, God, level 8. I don't know. I don't know what you'd do against this, other than Wizard Blast it, but we saw how Saruman did last time. And frankly, that wouldn't be enough to kill these guys, especially how leveled they are. What? Get the gold! What are you doing? Oh well. 300 out of 1,000 CP. Yeah, I'm just sort of scratching my head, wondering what Desespera can do now. He does have the fortress upgrades. Beautiful little Orthanc model right in the middle of this fortress. And his army is on the move. Drawing out some pikes and archers. He could try to cut them off and just like go through here. I don't know why he's chasing them around this little barrier. Yeah, go this way. Just cut through here and destroy everything you find. And hey, there's a builder and there's a farm. Oh, aha. Oh, man. So Desespera is very close to tier 4. But I don't think it's going to do a lick of good. Build me an army comes in. He needs it. I mean, he's got no army to speak of. But tier 4 is almost there for Rivendell, too. Yikes. Man, oh man. Wormtongue goes down. So much for being a sneak. The ambient units are fighting. Hilarious. And actually, I wonder... I think he just built his forge. Good lord. I just don't think Isengard has an answer here for Vets of the Last Alliance. Desespera was not expecting that, and neither was I, frankly.
Conference. Duty calls.
Who was that? God, Elrond's level 5. Glorfindel's like level 8. Oh my god. Oh, that was his experience buff. Are they level... Oh my god, they're almost level 10. Holy... And Saruman is back, but... I don't think Saruman of Many Colors is going to do much against these guys. His only color after these guys are done with him is going to be red, and it's going to be his blood. I don't know what's going on. I would force the engagement. I mean, he's clearly trying to bait the vets here. Turkish archers doing nothing. Wizard blast. RC tier 4 coming in. Oof. There's I think it's over here. So close to tier 4 too. Lurtz is down. Could probably get Saruman at this point. Could mount up Glorfindel and do it. Yep. Oh god, look at him drop. He's gonna get the tier 3. I think it's over. Man, the heroes, the late game Rivendell units and heroes. Level 10! Look at these bad boys. Oh my god. Holy. God damn. Yeah, I don't care. They'll mow these guys down. Oh, and the Reveler's here to, to do anti-building damage. That's a good choice. That's good. Finally, he's dealing with the siege. And now you see the Rivendell anti-siege there. Oh, well, come on. You gotta take out something to show the people watching I'm right. Tier 4 dropped right on the hero squad. Needs to pop heal immediately. Heal. There you go. And I don't know. Does he stay in and try to finish the job? He could probably get this Uruk pit before he leaves. Oh! Level 10 Glorfindel. Woo-wee! This is a game and a half, my friends. Wow. I mean, just send in your units and you can take these guys out, no problem. This is nothing. These guys can handle that. Yeah, GG. I mean, a valiant effort by Desespera, but just nothing to be done. Oh my god. That was a good one. Okay. That was well worth the money, the price of admission. Oh, it won't let me copy-paste. Ah, whatever. Spooktacular. Game 4. Win Mikey. Now it's all tied up. Win Mikey. Okay. Very good. Okay. So we are going to game 6 at least. It's now 2-2 on the scoreboard. And we probably will need a quick break for them. They've been playing. They played 4 games back to back with no break. Let's see here. I'm an observer. Let me double check the maps. Let's see for this next matchup. I know exactly what I want for this one. Okay, so we'll resume in another 30 minutes or so. But we'll take a quick break. Okay. So I will close this out. And I will stop the stream. And thanks for watching, those of you who are doing it. And how do I...